Difficult conversations must take place in all workplaces at some point. This is because people are raised differently and come from different cultures to the workplace, where they must coexist to achieve the goals of the company. There are several factors that may lead to difficult conversations. These discussions may include supervisors, colleagues, management, and stakeholders. Welcome to Five Talents Africa. My name is Mildred Okoth. Difficult conversations may be easily conducted if those leading them are mature, trained in various life skills, and people management. They could also have acquired considerable exposure and experience working with different cadres of people at different levels or institutions. Conversations that are not resolved may affect operations at the workplace as well as productivity. Having documented rules and regulations may assist in managing some of these difficult conversations in a structured manner. Such conversations are inevitable in any workplace and require tact and diplomacy to handle them effectively. This method enables all involved to understand the root cause of the problem and move towards an amicable solution. Before we discuss 3 examples of difficult conversations at the workplace, please subscribe below if you're joining us for the first time to share a comment. The first difficult conversation we shall look at is performance discussion between a supervisor and the supervised. This can be made worse by the working relation between the two parties, especially if there is no respect. There are times that supervisors break professional boundaries and socialize with their juniors. It affects their authority as leaders, and some of the supervised can also take advantage of such situations and not perform, simply because they know their leaders' weak points. For example, if the supervisor goes for social evenings with the supervised and gets drunk or gambles to an extent that they're left with no money, their juniors could be the ones who use their cars or monies to take them home. This is a worst-case scenario that can damage the repute of the supervisor and respect between the two. This can affect the authority commanded by the supervisor in such a case. Performance issues are generally difficult conversations, especially if the performance of the supervised is poor. This is because it may lead to a termination depending on how bad the performance is. These are conversations that require both parties to be present, objective, and knowledgeable of the subject at hand. Please share a comment below if you've been involved in a difficult performance-related conversation at the workplace. Let us now look at personal conflict between colleagues. Employees may have personal problems with each other and escalate them to the workplace. This can be damaging to the organization because at work, people are supposed to work towards a common goal. If those who are supposed to make it happen fight amongst each other, they may not be able to achieve the organization's objectives. In such cases, you may find that the people concerned are not even talking to each other at the workplace, yet their work is linked. You may even find that one person requires a report from the other periodically to complete their work. In such cases, there could be deliberate delays or poor reporting to make the other person look bad because of the personal conflict. The supervisor may have to confront the two people and have this difficult conversation to help them solve their differences. This is because their working relations could be affecting the overall output of their department as well as that of the organization. This is a difficult situation that can even turn into a fist fight depending on the magnitude of the personal problem at hand and requires great tact to handle. They may even be referred to an independent person to help solve their personal conflict. Please share below how you've handled personal conflict between colleagues in the comments below. The third difficult conversation is between employees and management on a redundancy. This is a discussion to terminate jobs due to circumstances beyond their control. It could be a merger, an acquisition, or even closure because of poor business performance and leading to end of employment. Unplanned terminations can be disruptive for anyone, even if you had a side hustle to go to if your job ended. You may have given yourself one more year of work in that job before moving on, yet it comes prematurely. These are conversations that must consider so many aspects of those concerned, such as their mental health, temperament, as well as their financial health. Some of those made redundant may have had no intention to leave work at such early ages, and others may have had no plans other than their work, as they were fully committed to build their careers. Redundancy conversations are some of the most difficult ones in any organization, and great leadership, tact, fairness, and diplomacy is required for it to flow smoothly. Please let us know in the comments below if you've been involved in such a conversation and how you made it work successfully. This ends our tutorial today, and if you've learned something, please like and share to benefit others. Thank you for watching.